Friday morning, April 4th. Happy Friday. It got down to 22 degrees last night. It feels a bit chilly in the house. The sun has actually been warming the house up. Oh my goodness, look at all the protesters. Here's a tree in the way over here, otherwise I'd show you that because it's all the way down the road. Yeah, see, they're all the way down the road. That's our city hall over there. And it's Saturday, they're closed. So they're not disrupting a whole bunch. Oh my gosh. You know, I bought the Weather Channel, I don't know, like 3 years ago. Because I used to have it with my cable and I used to just keep it on for noise. And I watched it quite a bit, but, you know, it very rarely had the weather. It had like shows and stuff. So for probably about a year and a half, I thought I dropped it and then I got charged for it and I was like, wait a minute. So I'm paying a yearly fee and I didn't even know it. I mean, how many of you do that? You sign up for things and then you forget that you're paying for them and you just don't use them. It's so sad. It's so sad. But, you know, I still truly love the weather and I might keep it if I can actually see weather on it. That's pretty darn thick. Yeah. Hey.
Can you see it?
What's your name? Who are you?
Can you see it? No? Hey.
Well, I got stuck in the driveway yesterday to add to everything else. So, I should have got videos. He came out here late last night and pushed, at least the middle part where I can get to the driveway. He's going to come back out with a bobcat on Monday. But thank goodness for the plow guy. And I got to move that shovel. So we chipped ice yesterday. Actually, Life and Heather did most of it. I started to pull up some of it, and my back has been hurting all week, so that's a thing too. Getting old. Don't get old. Happy Sunday. They are calling for rain. It is 41 degrees outside now. Snow. They are calling for snow. I'm hoping that it's not going to be freezing rain. That's the last thing we need right now is more wet. Oh my gosh, it is so bad out there. It is going down to 19 degrees tonight. I think the high tomorrow is only 25. For the next couple days, it's going to be cold. So all of this is going to freeze. I don't know if it might help the guy, he's going to come back and do, with the bobcat, he's going to do the driveway. If it's frozen, I mean, he can move it better than if it's water. That's one thing, but I don't know if it refreezes, it might be hard for him to get it. Oh my gosh, it's a bug. I just seen it fly past my window. And it landed there. Ugh, really? And there it is. It's back. Yes, I'm talking about the snow. Where's Skippy? He's out there somewhere. I forgot to put the waterproof booty on him. I mean, they're not waterproof, but they're more water resistant. They've only been out there like 10 minutes. He is covered. Covered. Actually, so is Bean. Look at you. He's waiting for the towel. He knows I'm gonna get the towel. Oh, goodness. Kip is running out of dry booties. I accidentally let him out with one of these on. I should go see where the rest of those are. Those will be for in the house. Oh, they're melting fast. I wanted to show you. They look like, oh, they're already melted off Kip. But little styrofoam balls. We are at Cold Spot. I got some ice melt that's safe for the dog's feet. And we were looking at booties. Look at these. For the little tiny dogs.
Sock monkeys.
Sock monkeys. They've even got like rubber coated ones. Fun. Oh my gosh. We're just gonna get these. Booties acquired. They don't sell them in sets anymore. You have to pay per each. Per each. But gosh, they've got all kinds of different things. These are those, are these the ones I'm thinking of? No. Because they've got Canada Pooch ones that they actually have like suspenders on them.
Very good.
They've got, you know, like actual boots. Heather was just looking at some over there. Look, they got fanny packs for your dogs. That's for a leash. Oh, that's you put around your waist.
Yeah.
For the dog. Oh, yeah. I've seen those. I've seen a lot of people running around town with those.
I feel like that would be better on my person.
Yeah. They've got.
I'm the one that's a brick wall around here.
There's all those big dinosaurs that Bean loves.
Imagine taking the dog swimming.
Yeah.
Oh, you did market shopping.
Look, they've got parkas for your dogs. And they're $8 off right now. Fancy.
And it's very interesting seeing every single coat have its own pockets.
Yeah, they got pockets. Make your dogs carry their own poo bags and stuff. Fun.
That's actually a deep pocket, deeper than our jeans.
Put your stuff in. Oh my gosh, where does that go? You lose your stuff. Oh, so we got caught in the rabbit hole. Heather went one way and I went the other way, and we got the ice melt and then the dog booties you saw, and then this is real crooked.
A little.
And then we got chinchilla bath, you know, the dust bath that chinchillas take a bath in. And because we usually don't show you guys, you know, when we come in here and all the stuff we get. We got a dripless bottle for Mochi because she's the only one that doesn't have one. And Charlie's drips. It's supposed to be dripless, but his drips.
I think it's because it broke at one point.
Did it?
Yeah.
Oh no. Maybe we should have got 2 replaces. But I was looking for probiotics because Kip has been on those antibiotics and he's starting to smell really yeasty. You know, the Cheeto smell that dogs get. And, you know, if your dog smells like Cheetos, it's not good. That means they've got yeast in their system and you need to do something about it. Get them some probiotics or something. Others watching all dogs go inside. But, there. Now we can see Heather. But, yeah. But they have all kinds of probiotics here that are not really, you know, I mean, yeah, there's wheat flour and stuff like that in them. So you really got to read the ingredients. It's, you know, there's lots of things in there that I wouldn't take myself, so I'm not going to give it to the dog. But, you know, as a probiotic. And then we got the little millet sprays for the bird. The, you know, little long treat seeds. He likes those. And, yeah.
Keeps them occupied when everybody has dinner.
So they have, I think it's a 5%? Yeah, it's a 5% discount for seniors. So, and military. So it was $100.95 after the discount, yeah. So honestly, that's not bad for all the stuff we got. Because the ice melt alone was $20. So we're running around today, Heather and I.
Yep.
Heather got some stuff at Hot Topic yesterday. And we're not going to show you that because it's a surprise for when we go down to the Comic-Con. So when she gets her whole outfit together, you'll see it at the Comic-Con at the end of the month.
Oh, yeah.
But we're just buying bits and pieces right now. And Hot Topic has everything on sale right now. So, and it's going to be that way for a week. So, and the Sanrio stuff is, it hardly ever goes on sale. So the guy over here, when we went in yesterday, I asked him how long that sale was going to be, and he said, I'd never seen a Sanrio sale before. He said, but I'm sure it will go at least a week, because it started on Friday, today's Monday. He said maybe 2, but he's not sure. So, but when we went, they gave us some coupons. Where's some coupons?
Yeah, you have moved up here.
Yeah. And usually they'll give you hot cash, but this time they gave us coupons that you can use right away. There's 25% off of a one purchase or $15 off of 40. So
yeah,
yeah, I didn't figure what's what. I mean, if we make a big purchase, then the 25% is the better one for sure.
Yeah. Also, I was partially laughing because I was like, oh, does that mean I get my own like cinnamon roll Stanley?
Oh, what?
Because they have those over there.
Stanley. Oh, she is
Like
into all the cinnamon roll stuff.
They're one of my favorite characters.
Oh my gosh. But, you know,
that and
too bad we don't have one of those. What's that store that we went to in Michigan?
Oh yeah, that was Miniso is what it's called.
Miniso.
There's 2 stores actually kind of like that, but Miniso is the one that's here mostly in the U.S. I'm not sure if Daiso is somewhere around the U.S. It's like kind of vague, but they do like a lot of more home stuff with characters.
She got a bunch of stuff when we were in Michigan, the Miniso store.
Yeah,
and it was only like $20, I think. Yeah, it was crazy how cheap it was. So we have to run to the post office and drop off a piece of mail. And I paid my mortgage today because I always go directly to the bank and pay it. And it's not my bank. That's a different bank. When I got my mortgage, the first thing I looked for in the 60-page contract was, you know, that they couldn't sell it. I wanted to make sure that, because it's a special mortgage,
It's through the state of Alaska. I wanted to make sure that they didn't sell it because, you know, states tend to sell them to the ones that do Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. Yeah, the ones that do the student loans.
Oh.
Ugh, I can't think. but yeah, and then once your mortgage is sold, they could raise your, you know, percentage. They could do all kinds of things that you don't want them to do. So I made sure that I lined that out of my home loan, and they did not know if they could do that. So it took them a while to figure out, you know, if that was okay. But it was. So I'm happy. But because it's a special mortgage and it's held by a bank, every time I go over there to pay it, if there's somebody new, they have to figure it out. They have to figure, how do I pay this? I mean, it is under a loan number, but it's a little bit different than, you know, a regular loan because it's paid to somebody else. I'm watching the dogs now too. We're getting distracted. Okay.
So many dogs coming in and out.
Yeah. Maybe we'll take you for a run around town.
Yeah.
So on the end of this building is a groomer, and that's where I take Kip and Bean to that groomer. They've been pretty good for a while now. They have a lot of people working there. A lot of people.
Oh, yeah.
I'm really surprised.
It's always good.
Always so hard to get in and out of here.
A lot of people using the back way.
As soon as it's clear one way, there's somebody coming the other way. You've seen this roundabouts, these couple of roundabouts, lots and lots of times. There's our Costco over there. Cool spot where we just were. They have this something cut over here. And I was hoping it was a steakhouse, but it's another pot shop. They're just all over the place. Yeah, I think part of this Cane's over here, part of the reason it isn't open yet is because they're constructing barriers in the parking lot.
Oh, maybe. Because
Oh,
now
look. Yeah, it's all paved in down there now. And they had just enough warm days, I think, to get a lot of it done. Because I don't think they could do it with the real cold weather that we had.
Yeah. We were looking at the apartments above the buildings. A lot of these places have either other businesses or apartments above the businesses downtown here. Yeah.
There's a little piece of this Alaska Motor Inn that's still here, and they're planning on keeping it. So we'll see. I'm going to go around the corner here, and I want to talk about the Polaris building, because they had to stop the deconstruction of the Polaris building. As you know, they had to take it down floor by floor, and the reason why they had to stop is because of all of the toxic chemicals and stuff that are in there, you know, the lead pipes and the asbestos and all of that stuff. So as they're taking it down little bit by little bit, they have to use water to wash the dust and stuff away. And that's why they quit doing it for the winter, because it's too cold for them to use the water. You know, it would freeze in areas where they can't have it frozen, and the little kind of brick color brown and tan building to the right of us is senior housing. That's state funded, but there's the Polaris. It was the tallest building in town, but now that the floors are gone, it's not anymore. Midnight Mine to the left there. And then our visitor center is to the left. I don't know. You know, every time you turn a curve, I think the road name changes. I don't know. Wendell Avenue, Wendell Bridge. Little park down there to the right that we come and sit and eat in the summer and watch the water flow. Taco King. I take it Heather hasn't eaten yet today.
I have not.
And this house of fire over here had a fire.
Oh.
It's pretty crazy that Brewster's had a fire, and they were closed for, you know, a couple of years. I didn't think they were actually going to reopen that location. And now I just saw a Facebook post that Brewster's had a fire. I mean, House of Fire had a fire in their kitchen. So they're closed for, you know, who knows how long. They don't know until they have everything inspected. Which is sad, because that one just opened. So across the street there, where you just seen that tanker go by, that's our DMV. That place was notorious. It used to be
like a restaurant buffet.
Yeah, buffet restaurants. It was like Royal Fork was what it was called years and years ago. And I think it was still that when I moved here, but then they changed it to something else. Do you remember what the name of it was?
I don't quite remember
And
exactly.
then before that, or after that, it was an Asian buffet, all you can eat. So, and then, you know, it had cockroaches in there all the time and stuff. It finally got shut down. So, that place closed.
Oh.
There's a hair place here that got closed down.
A skeleton.
Yeah, to the right of me, there's a house that it's got all these crazy skeletons, you know, these big skeleton spiders and stuff, and
they decorate them for like each month.
Yeah, they decorate them for all different kinds of things, different things that are going around in town, you know, like Hockey Week and whatnot. So, were they dressed for Easter?
No, they're pirates, I guess.
Oh, they're dressed like pirates? Oh,
Maybe they were
that's
supporting.
interesting.
Yeah. I mean, there was a blow-up octopus that was flown over.
Oh, was there? A blown-up octopus. So, must be something going on that I don't know about.
Maybe they were supporting a certain team.
Maybe. So I am heading over to Sunshine. This is Trainer Gate Road. If you keep going straight, you go right into Fort Wainwright. This is another gate. And this gate's not always open. It's only open certain hours. Sorry if you're hearing ticking, because it's the stand is hitting the
I beat it
window.
up. I beat it up with my foot.
Yeah. Heather kind of squished it out of proportion. But nobody in town has my kefir. They've got one left here. She was going to set it aside for me, and I said, nah. I said, if it's there when I get there. Because I wasn't sure if I'd make it over here. But I'm going to talk to her. I have some of the goat's milk kefir on order over at, and that's why I don't make my own, because I prefer the goat's milk. And I don't think I could probably find somebody in town to get a share of goat's milk,
Oh, goodness.
farm milk. Yeah, this is really bad. I'm going to go really slow. They got a cafe. I forgot they had that. They don't have a cafe in here.
Something.
Oh, there's something that's gonna open soon, I think. Okay. We're going in. I'm gonna go this way. There were 2 stores, and they turned the store into one big huge store because they could expand here. This side is like a grocery, and the other side is more supplements. Oh my goodness, Heather. But they've got all kinds of, oh, look at, they got quail eggs. Cute. Got all kinds of really good things here. And the kefir is gone. That was quick, because I just called like maybe not even an hour ago. I don't see that bread here, but they've got lots of bread options, gluten-free and stuff. I bet I know where Heather would be. Yep, there she is. Oh, these are so cute. Oh, look at this one. Oh my gosh, I have a bunch of cups like this that my grandmother gave me. They're all still packed away. So this is actually a really huge store. They've got a lot of stuff. Oh, look at that, they sell Theracans here. The things you see when you're panning across the store.
Thanks. If anybody remembers that one.
She was showing me this whale thing. Oh, whale. They got some cute stickers here.
Oh.
Faux show.
Yeah, like, here for the tea.
Funny. Dog mom.
Neck mom.
So, Heather was getting hangry. So we're at Chicken Town. I don't know. Well, I'm sure that we've taken video in here before. But they've got a pretty extensive menu. I like that they have the gluten-free chicken. So, it's pretty yummy over here. Lots of stuff. So, I'm doing the bad thing and I'm getting a Thai iced tea. I haven't had sugar in I don't know how long.
Chicken katsu, sweet potato fries, and fried chicken rice bowl. So we were downtown. We went to the Euro style market, the European market in there, and Heather got one of these drinks. It's
one of their limited release ones.
It's a 49th State Brewery. It's Aurora Borealis. So it doesn't really tell you the flavors.
Ooh, I just had a bunch of saliva go down my throat.
Oh gosh. so she's gonna have a little taste and see what it tastes like.
Oh, it's purple.
I wonder if it's kind of grape-ish, maybe. I don't know.
It doesn't taste like grape.
No.
It definitely tastes fruity.
It's fruity. Raspberry?
You know, I could say it's probably a mix of the blueberry and raspberry one.
Blueberry and raspberry?
Yeah.
Because they do have blueberry and they've got a raspberry one.
Yeah, so it might be a mix of different fruits.
Yeah, so it's a mixture.
But it's not that bad. It's actually really good.
Yeah. Well, that's good.
Yeah, I like the can design.
Yeah. It's got like a little moose on it. Moose. So even though things are melting fast, there's still a lot of snow around.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to have to show you guys my driveway because I'm afraid to let the dogs out. The guy that was plowing my yard today, he actually pushed all the snow up against the fence. And if they had a mind to it, they could probably just hop over.
All right, one of my friends is finally on their vacation.
So often when we run around town to do errands, it's like a bunch of circles. Because it's like, oh yeah, we should have went there. But, you know, thankfully the interior, you know, in town is only like a mile around. Like if we were going to the other side of town, it's like 3 miles, maybe 4. So back over the Wendell Bridge again. See a lot of people in like fake furs today. It's kind of interesting, yeah. They look like they've been secondhand shopping. There was a Facebook post today about our Value Village because there was a shirt that was marked down to $6 Walmart price. And you know, it had the Walmart tag on it and the $6 price, but they had it marked $11.99 at Value Village. So we went there because, or we quit going there because
It's sideways.
you could have left it on us.
Oh.
We quit. Oh my gosh, really?
I don't know. I tried. Your phone sucks.
We quit going there because of that. It's just everything was more expensive,
And we could get better prices, for new over at Walmart's and Fred Meyer's but like I was saying, somebody put the CEO's income up on Facebook, and he actually made over $1 million last year for a nonprofit organization.
Oh.
So, yeah, that's nonprofit. I don't know. Boggles my mind. We're here. We've done them all. What, are you still making faces?
Yes. Your phone is stupid.
Oh, I really gotta clean my microwave. 10 minutes after 9 p.m. That's pretty daylight out there. Wow, I'm sure that I look like a mess. Kippy's pacing the floor. It's snowing again outside. I got the Easter decorations up. That's probably why I look like a mess. I don't know. Can you see there's like a bunny up there? Bunny wreath. Oh, I hear the dryer beeping. I know that stuff's not dry. Waiting for Mary. It's currently 9:30 and 9:32 on Monday night. And it's been a day. I don't know when it's going to end. It's just kind of craziness. The plow guy came back out today. We normally have a friend that we, Life and I, borrow a loader from, and Life will do the hard pack. This guy had a bobcat and it froze, so all of that slush froze solid. I mean, it was just ice, so there's no way he could have got it up with a bobcat in these temperatures, but he tried anyway, and he got a lot of the surface stuff off. But now, I don't know, if we get any sun and then it freezes again, it's going to be like an ice skating rink. But he pushed the snow into the fence, and so now the fence is leaning, and it looks like he may have tore some of the fabric. So Life looked at it, and he helped put that fence in. He's a fence guy. That's what he did years and years ago. He worked for a fencing company, but he said that's might be $500 in damage, and he should be paying for it. But, I'm going to let them haggle. I am not even going to deal with it. And, it is what it is. And I've got the heating and cooling guy coming back out tomorrow because my water tank, it's not a hot water heater like a lot of people have because they've got either propane or a natural gas or whatever. Mine's actually hooked to my boiler, and I think I had talked about that when we went to the home show, that the boiler, the way the system works, is actually part of what's causing my fuel bills to be so high, because I have a hot water recirculator. So it's constantly moving hot water through my system, so that way I have instant on hot water as soon as the far end of the house. Because when I first moved in, that far end of the house, Mary and Heather's bathroom, it would take, I measured it, I'm pretty sure it was 4 gallons of water before any even warm water would come out. And I was like, okay, I am not paying that kind of water bill just to get hot water. And so it's either or. You're paying for the water and wasting the water, or you're paying for the fuel to heat the water. But I like the instant on. I like the hot water. So that's nice. But I think we got rust in the water in the bottom of the hot water tank. I did not know. See, I've been here 7 years, and the people that sold me the house were renting it out for maybe 12 years before I moved in. And I did not know that those water tanks, probably about every year, you need to empty them out and, let them refill. So that way no sediment gets stuck on the bottom. There's like a little release valve on the bottom that you drain the water tank. And I wasn't doing that. So who knows, it could have been almost 20 years that water tank, hasn't been cleaned. So it might have rust on the bottom, and that's because it's just a slow leak and it's coming from the bottom. And even when I explained it to the heating cooling guy, he's like, oh, strange. So he's coming out tomorrow. We'll see what he says. Hopefully he shows up at my lunchtime, which sounds like he might get here before I have to leave for lunch. But Heather will be here. So, and Heather and I just did all that running around today. One thing after another. And yeah, so I gotta go get Mary, and it's snowing outside. There's my dryer. I better go restart it. So I'm gonna fold my laundry and get to bed because you see, it's still light outside, and it's like I said, it looks dusky. It's like I've been talking for a few minutes. It's 9:37. So I'm gonna let you go because I don't know where this video is going, and I just wanted to chime in here because I don't think I showed the plow guy here today because I was trying to get bills organized and stuff for the month, and it's that too. And we'll see you later. So I drove up, and Mary's like, oh my gosh, there's bunnies. I figured there's enough night still left that we'll catch it sometime. Beat. She's trying to push me out of the way. What are you doing? Yep, Easter has exploded. Living in a snow globe. I don't know where that reflection comes from on my window. My phone? My phone case is pink, so it must be. See, over there, that's where the plow guy plowed all the snow up against the fence. And it's pushing the fence over. Now, when the snow starts melting, it has a tendency to move. So it might end up getting worse. I don't know what we're gonna do. But there's today's temperature. Good Tuesday morning. So, as you know, I had this house in 2017 and it was a huge mess. 2018, it took us forever to clean up the yard just to get all of the overgrowth out of the yard. So in 2019, we put this fence up because the old fence was just full of trees. It was just grown, and here's a pile of all the junk. But it was 4 foot on the one side, and we put 6 foot fence up all the way around. And so I looked at these pictures, and it was the exact same day that the plow guy came out on April 7th. So that was kind of ironic.
And so then somebody, you know, we quit going there because
Well, that didn't work, did it?
you wanna fix it?
Give me 1 second.
Hi.
Oh god. Such a mess. Uh-oh. Calling emergencies.